Hello everyone, GeneralApple here, and as you can see, today we're gonna do something a little bit different, because lately I've been hearing a lot in my comments about a private server called Ascension WoW, and I gotta be honest, I never heard about it before, and I was kinda intrigued, so I checked it out for myself, and apparently they have a new project they're working on called Bronzebeard, which is a Classic Plus server, and as a Classic Plus private server Andy, I wanted to check it out. So this is the first trailer. I'm gonna check all the rest because they do seem interesting. I never seen any of it, so I'm excited to find out why so many people are talking about it. So let's just begin.
Warcraft Reborn is an upcoming Classic Plus project from Ascension Custom WoW.
Neat.
On the new realm, Bronzebeard, you'll play...
Oh wow, yeah. Oh, it looks like retail. Oh, they're using the new engine. Okay, that's interesting decision for a Classic Plus server. I'm not sure I'm fully on it. I mean, the new engine does offer way more flexibility in terms of like game design because it's so much better. But yeah, it's actually, I mean, the old classic engine is just, it's the vibes. It's truly the vibes. I wonder if they can make it feel slower like it used to be. But I guess we have to find out.
As the original 9 classes enhanced with Wrath talents and vanilla,
Wrath talent.
new spells and talents, and
Nice.
Mystic enchantments.
Whoa, what? Mystic enchantments for the OG 9 classes. Okay, so they only have the 9 classes. They did not add a new class. This is great, actually. And Mystic enchantment. What the hell? This looks better than retail. What? This looks formal. This looks like it was made by old Blizzard. Definitely not new Blizzard. What the hell? That's crazy.
That build on classic playstyles. Steady 1.5 times experience rates put the focus on your adventure, giving you time to develop your character and explore a Classic Plus Azeroth enriched with new locations,
Whoa.
deadlier creatures, and new treasure to
Okay.
uncover. Deeper RPG elements from Azeroth and its monsters make every single creature dangerous and unique. Slay them to discover their immersive item drops.
Oh my god, people have been asking for this in MMOs since actually forever. What the hell? This is so annoying when you kill a mob and he drops a random item instead of the things that he's wearing. That sucks. Whoa, this is massive. What
And
the
loot
hell?
exactly what enemies are wearing, becoming the creatures you slay, and
Nice.
gaining their expanded stats. Journey through an enriched open world to find thousands of hand-placed RPG items and mystic enchantments scattered across new and familiar zones. You'll loot them in the open world, win them from new adventures, and discover them by speaking with or even defeating the various new denizens of Azeroth.
That's crazy. You get powerful items from actually exploring the game? Dude, this is massive. People have asked for this. Wow. This is insane. I mean, ask Blizzard, obviously not guys from private servers, but Blizzard never delivered on that. That's actually incredible.
Dive into a crafting overhaul that transforms professions into a meaningful part of your journey. Crafted item affixes and upgrade kits make your creations stronger and
What?
help you contribute item
Wait,
affixes
what? Improves hit rating by 10. That's
and upgrade
crazy.
kits.
Mithril bar upgrade kit. Isn't Mithril bar like super expensive?
Make your
I don't really remember. I might be confused. Arcanite Reaper of Swift Might. That's an affix. What? Improved critical rating, improved attack power, PvE power. That's crazy good. That is crazy good. Okay, I know they're about to expand on everything in like future videos, so I'm not gonna get too stuck on that right
creations
now.
stronger.
We'll
and
see
help
more
you
later.
Contribute to trade and commerce throughout Azeroth. Take on new quests and challenge optional hardcore trials.
Oh, that's good.
When you're strong enough, you'll dive into dungeons and raids with enhanced mechanics. Challenge new dungeons
Ooh.
with never-before-seen creatures and boss battles. Earn new
Interesting.
spoils with over 10,000 new items in vanilla. Battle new and empowered endgame world bosses. And wage war in new and upgraded battlegrounds and arenas. And that's just the beginning. Bronzebeard expands Azeroth with incredible new content you've never seen before, alongside 8 years of custom content redesigned
Wow.
to fit the Classic Plus environment. All while playing on a 3.3.5 client with more stability and add-ons, and the ability
That's
to
good.
switch between classic or modern graphics at anytime.
Huge! Huge! I even voice cracked. Oh my god, that is insane. That's exactly what I was talking about, and they actually delivered. I did not expect that at all. That is crazy. That is so thoughtful. I mean, for the people that actually want, like, the classic vibes, which is probably, honestly, what I'm going to do if I ever play on this server. Not 100%, but probably. Wow, this is great. They actually have the option. That is insane.
Everything is set in a nostalgic yet expanded Azeroth where the focus is on your journey, where you'll immerse yourself in a living, breathing world and become part of a bustling community, setting off into the open world to gather new power, gathering allies, and taking on greater and greater challenges together. This is Warcraft Reborn. More videos covering its features are coming soon, culminating in a massive 30-minute overview video that will get you ready for the realm's release.
Wow, okay, that's crazy. So that's pretty much the end of the video, right? Yeah, we just have to check all the trailers they've released because this video is from like a few days ago. Not a few days ago, like a few weeks ago. That is insane. Yeah, that is insane. I liked everything that I've seen so far. This is huge. We have to see the expanded trailers to actually understand a bit more, get a little bit more insight. But as far as I've seen, man, they did everything right. That is crazy good. This is actually incredible. The only part I am kind of worried about is that we haven't seen any combat, and I kind of want to know if the combat is fast-paced like retail, which I don't really like, or it is like a slow burner like classic, which I deeply enjoy. So that is what interests me the most. Kind of want to see it. So yeah, I guess let's go deeper into that rabbit hole. Okay, so first trailer they actually posted after announcing the server was the Hunter class trailer, and I'm actually kind of intrigued because this is the longest one. It's 11 minutes long, and I never was fascinated by Hunters, never really played a Hunter, so I don't know, I guess we'll have to wait and see. That's interesting.
The Hunter is an elusive predator, a swift master of Azeroth's wilds who stalks the outskirts of civilization. Thriving in nature's harshest environments where others fear to tread, hunters wield versatile skills and excellent mobility to adapt to any situation, striking targets with tactical shots, snaring foes with deadly traps, and forming bonds with loyal animal companions. With a faithful beast at their side, hunters roam the wilderness, cleansing it of corruption one shot at a time.
I gotta say, the trailers really have some serious, like seriously good directing to it, and this is great. Whoever made this is like, wow, what a great job.
Warcraft Reborn.
Holy.
You'll adapt new skills to aid you in your hunt. Welcome to the Warcraft Reborn Hunter.
This might be an existing skill, so I don't really know. I never really played Wrath of the Lich King. I gotta be honest, I just stopped after TBC, but yeah, if I'm excited about something you've already seen like 100 times before, just know that this is the reason.
Class highlight.
Okay, let's see how the revamped the
On
Hunter.
Warcraft Reborn, hunters access new tools to help you thrive in any environment, both as a classic ranged marksman and as a new melee-focused DPS.
Nice.
First,
Survival probably,
you'll unlock
right?
additional abilities while leveling up. Quick Shot at level 1 fires off a physical damage version of Arcane Shot, giving you a new skill for when you need.
Huh, it does seem slow. I just looked at like the target HP. It does seem a bit slower than retail. That's great. Not quite as slow as classic, but
an edge up against low armor or arcane resistant foes. Disengage at level 20 hurls you backwards and out of danger. Steady Shot at 30 is a powerful charged shot that deals more damage against dazed foes. Kill Shot at 36 finishes off low health targets. Freezing Arrow at 46 lets you trap foes from afar. And Snake Trap at 52 unleashes poisonous serpents to damage, slow, and reduce the cast speed of enemies they strike. But abilities aren't your only new tricks. Wrath of the Lich King talent trees in vanilla bring deeper support to all 3 hunter specs.
yeah, I do know about the Wrath of the Lich King talents. They were great. They were amazing. I think every class was kind of playable. I mean, most classes were good, but yeah, as far as I know, like all classes were completely viable. Talents were at peak at Wrath of the Lich King for sure. And they said they have their own additions to that, so I wonder what they are. Obviously, like, two-handed hunter wasn't a thing back then. So yeah, clearly they added a lot of stuff to support that.
Letting you invest more deeply in your preferred way to play. Additionally, brand new talents unlock a savage new melee playstyle. Whether brawling beside your animal companion as a beastmaster or slicing through foes with blazing fire as a survivalist, melee hunters offer never-before-seen ways to play in the glaives. Finally, beast types introduced in Wrath of the Lich King also come to Warcraft Reborn, giving you access to ferocious, tenacious, and cunning beast types in vanilla, each with their own unique skills and talents. And that's just the beginning. Prepare for the hunt with Mystic Enchantments.
Oh, we're gonna hear about
Artifact enchantments grant you a powerful utility skill to help you survive any encounter. Defense of the Turtle hardens your resolve, reduce
the damage taken for a short time while slowing down your movement speed. Oh, so this is like an enchantments to yourself or your beast. That's pretty dope.
Damage taken and slowing you for a few seconds. Alternatively, Post Haste greatly increases your movement speed after using Disengage. Binding Shot tethers foes around a magical arrow, punishing them with a stun if they move too far away from it.
Like Puck Ultimate from Dota.
Flanking Strike is an artifact.
They're copying Valve. They're copying Valve. Dude, shut the hell up. We all know where it came from, where Dota came from.
Fact enchantment specifically for melee hunters, sending you and your pet to pounce on a foe. Getting in close to tear them to shreds.
I gotta be honest, I never liked Hunter because I'm not a huge fan of like the bow playstyle. I mean, I do like bows, but it really takes an effort for me to enjoy a character that utilizes a bow. I don't know how to explain it. It's just like a personal issue I have with bows. It's either I really hate them or I just love them to death. It kind of depends on how you make the character play like. But with Hunter, it's so interesting because I never really liked his playstyle. But the dual wielding actually kind of intrigues me. You attack alongside your beast. That sounds incredible. That actually looks amazing.
But it's your epic and legendary enchantments
bear boy
and the specialization they support, where you'll truly define your versatility and strengths. Beastmasters are primal wanderers, empowering their loyal companions to overwhelm foes through relentless aggression. As a Beastmaster,
savagery.
You can tame exotic beasts, more powerful companions that often have enhanced abilities
this is the talent
or rare
from
traits.
Wrath of the Lich King,
Improve both you and your companion with powerful legendary enchantments.
Hold on.
Beast Mastery enhances your pet's damage and critical strike chance, granting passive power to this classic playstyle. Enrage your beast while you strike foes with arrows, maintaining Serpent Sting until Kill Shot can take your mark down. But that's far from the only way to hunt. Barbed Shot pierces your target's hide and causes it to bleed, dealing damage over time and sending your beast into a frenzy. This frenzy ferociously increases its attack speed, stacking up to 3 times. Barbed Shot has both a low cooldown and 2 charges, so time your shots with your pet's cooldowns to stack frenzy and rip your enemy to shreds. Combine.
This actually sounds like a fun rotation. Okay. That's pretty interesting. You have to work in tandem with your pet. I like that. That's cool. That's really cool.
In it with Beastmaster's Gambit, an epic enchantment that gives Barbed Shot a chance to restore a charge and increases its bleed damage for a short time. Joint Onslaught empowers aimed shot and multi-shot to increase your pet's damage, making their attacks cleave for a short time. Stampede summons herds of wild animals to thunder towards your enemies. Each wave deals damage and slows foes' hit, increasing the damage they take from you and your pet for a short time, stacking up to 4 times. Any of these legendaries can be further strengthened with 3 epic enchantments. Hunting Frenzy increases the damage of your pet's special abilities while Hunter's Mark is on the target. Savage Momentum reduces the cooldown of aimed shot and multi-shot each time your pet scores a critical strike. But Savage Beastmasters might want to charge head first into the thick of the hunt, becoming a
Deadly Bite, Blood Tracker, that sounds sick. What the hell? Dealing damage with Mongoose Bite or counterattack, apply Deadly Bites, obliterate the damage to the enemy for a short time, and increase the damage taken of Raptor Strike, stacking up to 5 times. Whoa.
Blood Tracker. With Blood Tracker Deadly Bite, your Mongoose Bite and counterattack cause enemies to bleed. dealing damage and increasing the damage of Raptor Strike. Blood Tracker Glaive Toss teaches you a brand new ability that hurls damaging glaives towards your target.
I think that exists in
Instinct
retail.
empowers your next few mongoose bites and
Or am I
counterattacks with bonus damage after pouncing on your foe with Flanking Strike. Alternatively, Stalker's
The bear is dead, you become the bear.
Mark will greatly increase the damage of Mongoose Bite and counterattack while your Hunter's Mark is on the target. Whether you specialize in ranged or melee hunting, your tamed beast is your greatest friend and ally. Keep it alive and by your side as you wander the wilds of Azeroth. Marksmanship hunters are deadly.
Wow, this was one spec. Holy, this was one. This felt like a whole character. That is insane level of dedication. That is crazy. It looked good, like for sure. I like the mix and match between like the melee and ranged. Very interesting. Very interesting. So marksmanship is probably the one I like the least. Let's see what they have done with that.
Sharpshooters, calm, focused, and lethal. The longer they remain steady, the more devastating their shots become, channeling pure precision into every strike. With legendary enchantments that amplify your discipline and deadliness, Marksmanship Mastery adds armor penetration to your shots, giving passive power to the classic marksmanship playstyle. Fire off a poisonous Serpent Sting, then increase its potency and refresh its duration with Chimera Shot. Follow that up with an Aim Shot, then unleash a barrage of steady shots until your Chimera Shot comes off cooldown. Once your foe is battered and bloodied, use Kill Shot to take them down. But that's just one way to play. Expunge enhances Chimera Shot to apply Cobra Venom, damaging enemies with a poison that stacks up to 3 times. Once 3 stacks are reached or the target dies, the Cobra Venom bursts from the target, damaging all nearby enemies.
Oh,
Pair it
that's okay. That's cool.
to make Steady
That's
Shot
cool.
increase the damage of your next Chimera Shot or Arcane
Shoot him in the
Shot,
nose.
while also reducing its mana cost. Power Shot winds up a devastating arrow that pierces through your targets, damaging all enemies caught in its path. Foes hit by the Power Shot are knocked back, and your attacks pierce their armor for a short time.
That's cool.
Combine it with Power Through to have Aim Shot, Quick Shot, Steady Shot, and Multi-Shot all reduce the cooldown of Power Shot in exchange for removing its knockback. Lone Wolf grants you a damage and attack speed boost when hunting without an animal companion. Aspect of the Fox lets speed boost when
increase your damage and attack speed while you don't have a pet out. Okay, so this is more of the Lone Ranger type of
hunting without an animal companion. Aspect of the Fox lets you take on a unique aspect, letting you fire on the move. It allows both auto shot and steady shot to be used while moving, giving you full mobility without sacrificing your damage output. Support your legendary skill with
Whoa, that is huge. So you're not forced to be locked down in one position. For those who like to run and gun it, that is incredible. That's incredible. This is crazy. I never liked Marksmanship Hunter, and they made it completely different.
epic enchantments. Deadly Aim gives your auto shots a small chance to reset the cooldown of Aim Shot and Multi-Shot, while also increasing their damage the next time they're used. Spot Weakness gives your ranged attacks a chance to trigger Kill Shot, letting you use it regardless of your target's health for a bit less damage.
Okay. Rip Dino.
Survival Hunt.
Yeah. Wow, that looked incredible. That looked incredible. I just have nothing else to add to it, honestly. I mean, I never liked this specialization or the class in general, and they made it completely different. This is something that I would actually like to try out. That was crazy. Holy.
Hunters are
okay,
rugged
survival is the one I like the most. So let's see what they've done here.
trappers, specializing in adaptability, utility, and the resilience to overcome the harshness of the wilds. And your legendary enchantments will help you do it. First, Survival Mastery increases the critical strike chance and critical strike damage of both Explosive Shot and Explosive Trap, empowering the classic survivalist playstyle. Fire off explosive shots whenever you can, keep enemies poisoned with Serpent Sting, and use Black Arrow to damage foes and trigger Lock and Load, a talent that lets you fire off 3 explosive shots or arcane shots in rapid succession. Use multi-shot and steady shot when your other skills aren't available, and finish off targets with kill shot once they drop to low HP. But there's more than one way to survive the wilderness. Explosive Charge empowers your explosive shots to burst in a barrage of shrapnel, dealing damage to foes around your target. Combine it with Hydra's Sting to make Serpent Sting strike up to 3 targets, and each tick of poison reduces the cooldown on rapid fire. Additionally, Molten Ammo leaves a lingering flame after using Explosive Shot, causing your next aim shot, steady shot, or multi-shot to deal additional fire damage. Flare Strike sends up a tactical flare that reveals hidden enemies in a targeted area, then rains down a devastating cascade of arrows. Enemies struck by the arrows are slowed and take increased damage from you for a short time. Pair it with Quick Fire Tactics to make Flare Strike trigger lock and load and reduce its internal cooldown. Trap Launcher lets you deploy your explosive trap from a distance, making it a great way to trigger lock and load when fighting multiple targets. But not every survivalist wants to stay at range. With Blood Tracker Deadly Bite and 3 specific epic enchantments, you'll transform into a melee fighter that specializes in
the moment we've all been waiting for.
Firewatch causes your immolation and explosive trap to wreath your weapon in flames, making your melee abilities deal additional fire damage with every strike. Kindle for the Fire increases your fire damage with each ranged or melee ability, stacking up to 5 times.
Fire Honor.
Charged Up transforms Explosive Shot into a melee ranged ability, while also giving you armor penetration while it's active.
Wow.
Alternatively, Black Widow Strike transforms Black Arrow into a new melee ability that damages and poisons enemies.
So you transform your ranged spells into melee. That is such a great way of implementing it in Hunter. I mean, just taking the current abilities, turn them into melee, give them like a unique effect. Great. Wow, that's such a great design.
While also boosting the damage you deal to them as long as the poison is active.
Okay.
These are just a few of the Hunter's mystic enchantments.
I like the point-blank shot in the face.
Of Azeroth to find the enchantments that are right for you. No matter how you specialize, with flame or firearm, bow or blade, Hunters are the masters of Azeroth's wilds. And with mystic enchantments,
the cow.
You'll outfit yourself to overcome any obstacle.
Wait, the cow was trained?
And with mystic enchantments.
Bro, he ganged up with a cow on a kobold? That's next level. That's next level. Okay, that seems to be the end of the trailer. This was actually amazing. Gotta admit, survival did seem like the weakest option of the bunch, and this was the one I was most excited for, so I was kind of surprised. Great way to implement like the melee changes. This is dope. It was so surprising. The biggest surprise here so far was the marksmanship. I did not expect to like this at all. This used to be my most hated spec. They have completely turned it. This looks insane. The movement, the fact that you can now move with, how was it called, Aspect of the Fox, that was huge. That looked hella fun. Also, Expunged looked amazing. The power shot, insane. Just
enemies caught in its
directly
path.
To him.
Foes hit by the power shot are
that's great. That is so good. That looks so good. Holy. I believe that's the first and only class revealed thus far. They most likely will reveal more in the future, hopefully in the near future. But wow, this was incredible. I did not expect that at all. The combat was actually pretty slow. Not classic slow, but not retail fast. Kind of somewhere in between. Not sure how I'm feeling about this, because I really liked Vanilla WoW slow pace. But I guess it's something I have to put my hands on and try for myself. I can't really judge it off a video. Like, it doesn't really make any sense. But it looks great. It looks great. Yeah, I can see why so many people are talking about this server now. That is actually amazing. Okay, we have like a few more videos to go, so let's just delve right into them. So next we have an Expanded Azeroth, which I assume they're just gonna talk about the new locations they added, which is intriguing, so yeah.
Azeroth is a massive world filled with vast landscapes and sprawling locations.
True.
No matter where you adventure, you're sure to find something hidden just off the beaten path. In Warcraft Reborn, you'll discover new places to adventure in an expanded Azeroth. These new locations offer new quests, helpful merchants to trade with, dangerous enemies to challenge, and even brand new treasure to claim.
Nice.
On
Nice.
Warcraft Reborn, Azeroth is expanded with new, handmade thematic locations that enrich the open world, adding depth and immersion to your adventure.
Oh.
From a druid grove fighting back the corruption of Felwood to a Tauren wyvern hatchery in the cliffs of Stone Talon. These new locations add new places to discover as you journey through nostalgic zones. Each new location adds a little story to Azeroth, whether telling it through the enemies you face, by the world-forged items or mystic enchantments you might find, or even by talking to the various citizens of Azeroth living out their lives. You'll find new events, enemies, and treasures to claim as your own. For example, it seems like a few revelers have set up outside of the Gurubashi arena, seeking a challenger for their competition.
Classic.
Will you leap into the fray and challenge their fiercest gladiator? Spoils
course.
await you if you can take him down. Or what about the overgrown jungles of Ungoro Crater? Seems like someone thought it was a good idea to set up an amusement park there, and could use a few adventurers to help them out. And the Scarlet
God.
Crusade has little tolerance for heretics. Can you save their captive before it's too late? You'll even find some of Azeroth's more curious citizens scattered throughout the world. Some will offer you unusual challenges to overcome, testing your might and reflexes as you compete in their strange games.
Nice.
Others are simply off adventuring in hidden places across the world, offering you rewards if you find and speak to them. Others still are unique vendors that sell you interesting items directly. No matter which you find, you'll have a chance to collect unique mystic enchantments that expand your class in unique ways.
Mystic Scroll Bleeding Edge. What the hell? You gain free energy when you grow. The rupture deals the damage. You can see. Wow. So you can collect stuff from. This is some insane RPG elements. You can meet random people on the outdoors. Just they give you power ups. They give you items. That is insanely good. This is really great RPG element added into the game. That is, wow, I did not expect that at all. That is insanely good. Insanely good.
Warcraft Reborn expands and enriches Azeroth, adding new places to see and making existing places more exciting.
Good.
These new locations introduce new quests, events, and NPCs to Azeroth.
Great.
They exist in every zone, so gather your curiosity and set out to explore Azeroth. Stay tuned for more Warcraft Reborn features videos coming soon.
Okay, that was amazing. So many RPG elements. Just going outside, exploring, you're actually being rewarded like you would in any good RPG game. But just this is an MMO, so I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Wow, this was actually great. Alright boys, Worldforged RPG Items. I have absolutely no idea what it means, so let's just watch and see what's up.
On Warcraft Reborn, Azeroth is filled with iconic locations. Both places you've been before, and places you've never seen. But when you feel the urge to just set off on an adventure and explore someplace interesting, will your curiosity be rewarded? What can you hope to find while wandering in Expanded Azeroth as the original 9 classes?
Okay.
Worldforged items are lootable objects scattered across the open world that you can find while exploring. From shimmering trinkets to forgotten potions, helmets, necklaces, rings, and even weapons. Worldforged items ensure that every place you adventure is a chance to find something cool. These items are hand-placed in thematic, immersive locations that add depth and dimension to the world.
What? They turned Skyrim into World of Warcraft? That is insane. Oh my god, I'm saying it so many times. I'm cringing myself. But this is, what? This is so unique. Oh my god. What? Wow.
At the bottom of a cavern, inside that cathedral, or off on a secluded island, might lie an awesome new item for you to discover. These items have exciting, unique effects that give you new ways to challenge Azeroth.
Yeah, I wonder if they're
find
actually
a ring
good.
that has a chance to fear enemies who strike.
The jitters. I like that. Chance of being struck to invoke case of the jitters in the enemy, causing it to run in fear. Okay, that's a funny one. That's a funny one. I wonder if they're like legendary ones and they're like giga cracked. That would be amazing. But how would you get them? I mean,
Strike you,
that's a
or
really
a
good question.
shield that shocks foes for extra nature.
Hey, Storm Guard Buckler. Increase defense. Block enemy was struck by a melee range attack. The chance that you hurl lightning at a target dealing nature damage. What? Chaining up to 3 targets? Crazy.
Damage. Additionally, many of these items have a wide variety of stats that have never been available at early levels. Find armor penetration, spell penetration, haste, and more as you scour Azeroth for Worldforged items.
Really good for leveling.
You'll find a world of possibilities to gear up your class, and every class will have exciting ways to find and retrieve this gear. Warriors might smash through an outpost to claim a powerful piece of armor from the enemies within.
But that's the question. Does the item like spawn rapidly and everyone can take it? Because I feel like everyone is going to farm the same item over and over again, and it will kind of feel repetitive because everyone will look the same. Where if you just give a rare drop chance to something, then less people have it and its value goes up. So I'm kind of interested in how they are going to balance it, or everyone is just going to look the same because everyone is going to put the same shield, the same armor, right? It's just going to be the same. So it's kind of interesting. Maybe there are going to be so many options that people will choose different paths depending on what they're currently playing, on their playstyle. So I'm kind of interested in knowing how that will feel like. But I guess they're not gonna like show anything obviously in the video because it kind of depends on gameplay.
Or if you're a rogue, you might sneak around an encampment to see where new treasure is hidden, then make a plan to steal it right out from under the enemy's nose. Every class will have their own way to find and claim these powerful items.
Exactly. So I mean, why the hell would a mage not claim this sick staff? Like, who in his right mind would not do that? And everyone will have it, and it will kind of... It's kind of remind me of Legion, where everyone had the Ashbringer, and it kind of sucked. So, hopefully it won't turn into that. That's, like, the only negative thing I have to say. Or fear, should I say. It's not really, like, negative.
With over 1,800 to find, you're sure to
there's a lot.
Something amazing no matter where you choose to explore. Worldforged items can also grow with you. Using Runes of Ascension, you can upgrade Worldforged items in major cities. By speaking to the Guardian of Time and trading both the base item and the right amount of runes, you can reforge that item into a stronger version.
Surely these runes will not cost real money. Surely.
Bringing it up to the strength of any raid you've conquered. This means, for example, that if you've cleared Zul'Gurub, you can upgrade your Worldforged items to the strength of ZG items. When you clear Molten Core, you can upgrade them a bit more, meaning that if you find something defining while leveling, you can take it with you all the way to the end game.
That's crazy.
Items make sure that as you adventure, there's always something exciting right around the corner, ensuring that your exploration and curiosity is rewarded. Stay tuned for more videos on Warcraft Reborn.
Okay, yeah, that was dope. What a strong RPG element. They actually brought Skyrim straight into the server. That is really good. That is really good. Again, the only fear I have is give me a reason why nobody would farm the same item. I mean, I just find it so difficult. Like, why would people would give up, let's say, where was it? Like, here. Like, let's say this weapon is really good, right? Why every mage, let's say that it's a mage weapon, I don't really know, why every mage wouldn't come here and, like, take it? Like, why? Like, give me a reason, right? Or warrior, rogue, doesn't really matter which class. I mean, why would anyone not play this? If this is good, if the stats are good, I mean, that's kind of what I'm worried. This will turn into Legion, where everyone had the same weapon, and it kind of sucked. Hopefully they have like plans for, you know, more items and stuff. They did have a lot, so maybe the variety will kind of fix that, because I don't want anybody to be the same. It kind of feels bad when in an RPG game, you know, everyone has the same damn suit, same armor, like same stuff. Yeah, hopefully. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Alright, we reached the juicy parts. Wrath of the Lich King talents and vanilla.
Warcraft Reborn is all about the adventure.
True.
And on Bronzebeard, you'll have expanded ways to customize your character.
Indeed, bro,
whether
just
you play
exploded.
A classic fire mage or a clever combat rogue,
Nobody want to do that.
Or something totally new like a melee survival hunter or a DPS-focused smite priest. You'll have
DPS
tons
smite
of new
priest
options thanks to Wrath of the Lich King talent trees in vanilla. Wrath of the Lich King talents really shake up the vanilla experience.
Yep.
First, these more complete trees give support to every spec in the game.
Titan's Grip. Remember that. Titan's Grip.
This means you can pretty much play any class and specialization you want, including playstyles that weren't really viable in vanilla.
Come on, man. Arcane Mages weren't viable. What are you talking about?
Arcane Mage.
It's so funny because I'm playing Arcane Mage right now because they completely rehauled it.
Retribution Paladin, Balance Druid, and Subtlety Rogue are all on the table in Warcraft Reborn.
You can be the owl.
Not only will you have access to powerful additional talents, but
Damn.
you'll also be able to snag Wrath abilities like Blade Storm and Starfall to really expand the vanilla adventure.
Cool.
Spells like Deep Freeze, Explosive Shot, Titan's Grip, Killing
Oh,
Spree, Divine
let's
Storm,
go. Titan's Grip mentioned, boys. Let's actually go.
Metamorphosis, Feral Spirits, and more are all available for you to harness in vanilla.
Awesome.
But it's not just Wrath talents. They're only the baseline for new ways to play.
Oh, we reflected that.
Bronzebeard introduces brand new talents to the baseline Wrath trees to open up specs that never had support. These new talents will be covered in another video. But to whet your appetite, a melee hunter build, DPS smite priest, and two-handed shaman build are all going to be playable in Warcraft Reborn.
Two-handed shaman.
Additionally, to better fit the Classic Plus vibe, many powerful Wrath talents have been lowered from 5-point talents to 3-point talents.
Oh, that is good. Oh, that is good. That opens way more options for you to do. That is great. Great decision.
While keeping their original power.
Oh,
but don't get too cocky.
You don't even lose
These
power.
talents on their own won't be enough to help you survive Reborn's deadlier, overhauled RPG creatures and massively expanded
So they
open
increase the
world.
difficulty.
The
Okay, makes
enemies of
sense.
Azeroth have been tuned around the Wrath trees and changes, so you'll
Fair
need
enough.
more than just a few extra talents to survive. Wrath
That's good.
talents in vanilla bring a fresh new way to play to Warcraft Reborn, and you can look forward to wild and crazy builds while you explore Bronzebeard's Expanded Azeroth. Keep an eye open for more information on Bronzebeard coming soon.
Okay. Well, looks great. Looks great. Okay, I guess there is a part 2 to that, so let's go to that now. Part 2, baby, let's go.
Let's dive into the new talents.
Yes, please.
First off, Hunter's Expose Weakness talent now triggers from all attacks, not just ranged shots. This means your melee hits like Mongoose Bite, Raptor Strike, Counterattack, etc. can all proc Expose Weakness, giving extra power to a melee-based Hunter. Then, 3 new talents further support this playstyle. Relentless upgrades Mongoose Bite, Raptor Strike, and Counterattack to ignore up to 20% of the target's armor.
Wow.
Deadly Focus reduces the cooldown of Mongoose Bite down to 4.5 seconds at max rank, and gives Mongoose Bite a 100% chance to enable Counterattack without requiring a parry, though it won't root the target. Finally, Hunting for Sport increases the damage of your melee abilities against targets under 35% health by up to 18%.
Wow.
It also grants your party a significant 20% melee haste bonus that's always active, giving survival 20%.
What? The melee haste of all party and raid members within 50 yards is increased by 20%. What? Oh my god, it doesn't stack with like other effects, but like permanent 20%? Man, that is kinda wild. Holy.
% melee haste bonus that's always active, giving survival hunters a powerful way to support their group. These new talents combine with Mystic Enchantments to open up 2 new ways to play a melee survival hunter. A physical damage-based bruiser, or a spell damage-based flame hunter. You can check out these 2 playstyles in detail in the Hunter Mystic Enchantment video. Next, Priest gets 4 new holy damage talents to support a DPS
Shadow in Shambles.
focused Smite Priest build. After Kindling increases all damage you deal to targets affected by your Holy Fire, and also extends Holy Fire's dot duration. Blessed Vengeance increases the critical strike damage bonus of Smite, Holy Fire, Holy Nova, and Penance by 100% at max rank,
Wow.
doubling the damage of your critical strikes.
Double damage, straight
Radiant
up.
Fury increases the damage of your Smite, Holy Fire, and Holy Nova by up to 20% of your spell power. And finally, Divine Accuracy increases your hit rating by a percentage of your spirit. These talents allow priests to hit harder and more reliably with their offensive spells, supporting a DPS build in vanilla. But that's not the only new way to play priest. Mystic enchantments open up several new playstyles, but more on those in a later episode.
Damn it.
Shamans get the new two-handed weapon specialization, which increases your chance to crit by 6% with two-handed weapons, and boosts the damage of Storm Strike by a whopping.
To be honest, this is kind of a weird one. I mean, why would you add that? They already had like caster and like two-handed. I don't feel like every class should do everything, so it's kind of weird that they gave shaman two-handed, but maybe it's just me.
30%
kind of feels out of place, but okay.
This brings the option of wielding a massive two-handed weapon as an enhancement shaman, cleaving through enemies in a rush of elemental fury. But if you'd prefer to be the one leading your group into battle, several new defensive talents and a brand new spell unlock a new shaman tank playstyle.
This is actually what I wanted to play in Turtle WoW, but apparently tank enhancement is not viable. So yeah, okay, interested to see what the hell is gonna do here. Like
Earthen Guardian is a brand new shaman spell that reduces all damage taken and increases your threat. And the new Earthen Attunement talent supports the spell further by decreasing your damage taken and reducing your foe's attack power when you strike them.
Awesome.
Anticipation increases your dodge chance and reduces the duration of disarm effects. Shield specialization increases the armor you get from wearing a shield and also reduces your chance to be critically struck.
Nice.
Spirit Guard
by 6%, so that means you can get crit by bosses, I think, or something, if I'm not mistaken, because it's 6%. I might be a little bit off on that.
Increases your block rating by 100% of your agility at max rank, and imbues your shield with ancestral might, making your blocks stronger. Finally, Totemic Bond gives your Stoneclaw totem a chance to massively reduce your damage taken when used, and it also redirects all threat from your Searing and Magma totem to you. These are just a few of the new playstyles that you'll be able to explore in Warcraft.
Wow, you can really take threat with that. That is amazing. They made it completely viable. It even sounds kind of broken, to be honest. I mean, you can grab all the threat and you block so efficiently. That is crazy good. And it seems like he doesn't even take any damage.
Reborn. With Azeroth massively expanded with new places to see, new enemies to challenge, and new treasures to uncover.
Cool. Well, I mean, yeah, that was great. That was great. Some really neat classes. Obviously, they only shown like 3, but yeah, that looks promising. They actually changed classes they weren't viable before, and now they are viable. That is great. Okay, that is awesome. Mystic Enchantments. This is the one that intrigued me the most, so let's see what it's all about, because I have absolutely no idea.
Mystic Enchantments are mysterious glyphs that can enhance your class, either supporting classic specializations in unique ways, or changing your playstyle to bring new ways to play to vanilla. Some enchantments teach you new spells, others support the talents you choose, and others still change up how you play. Letting mages tame dragon pets, hunters adopt a wild new change up how you play. Letting mages.
What in God's name allows you to tame a dragonkin to fight by your side? Whoa! Whoa.
Tame dragon pets, hunters adopt a wild new melee playstyle, shamans become tanks, and the like. On Bronzebeard, every enchantment is handcrafted for the original 9 classes. There are 4 different rarities of enchantments. Artifact enchantments grant you one unique utility spell designed to expand the ways that you can help yourself and allies. Binding Shot for hunters, Power Word Barrier for priests, and
Power Word Barrier. Summon a holy barrier to protect all allies at target location for a short time, reducing all damage taken and decreasing pushback suffered while casting. That is awesome.
Demonic Leap for warlocks are just
leap on the air, demonic speed, moving short distance. If you activate within you can demon hunter.
Just a few of the many artifact enchantments you'll find for each class. Legendary enchantments are powerful.
So you can only have one utility, one legendary. Okay, 3 epics and the rest are like blue, which I assume is rare. Okay, dope.
Signature enhancements that define your playstyle. Some grant you brand new abilities, and others simply enhance your preferred way to play. Mastery enchantments are one such example, providing a passive boost to your entire spec. Affliction Mastery, Assassination Mastery, Protection Mastery, and the like generally improve your build so that you can play your favorite classic spec.
Great.
However, other legendary enchantments grant you a new signature spell designed to empower and complement your chosen build. Barrage Overload for mages, Void Eruption for shadow priests, or Hydromancer Waterbolt for shamans are a few of these legendary enchantments. Others serve to completely reshape your role and unlock a new playstyle. Gladiator Stance let warriors DPS with a sword and shield.
Wait, what? An aggressive combat stance. While wearing a shield in Gladiator Stance, you can use any other stance abilities and use Revenge after critically striking. Holy, that is good. That is dope.
Blood Tracker Deadly Bite unlocks a new melee-focused build for hunters. Earthen Guardian helps transform shamans into powerful tanks. Some classes can even obtain a tamed pet through their legendary.
Enslave a demon to permanently be your companion. Whoa, what? Permanently? The hell does that mean? Even if you log out? That's crazy. Okay.
Adopting a new
Tether Elemental, Tether and Elemental permanently be your companion. You can tame everything in this game? What is this? Everyone is getting a companion? Like mages get a dragon companion, shaman get elemental, I mean warlock get a demon, which I guess makes sense, but it's like everyone is getting a pet here, or what the hell is going on?
Friend to join you on your adventure.
It does make sense, I will give them credit.
Enchantments make
it's just kind of funny to me.
They tweak spells, add effects, or boost your legendary enchantments. Some will be ones you know from classless realms, or even future WoW expansions.
Moon's Fury, Moonfire hits an additional target in 2 targets. Oh, wow.
But all enchantments are hand-tailored to the original 9 classes on Bronzebeard.
Good.
Using epic enchantments, you'll augment yourself to excel in certain situations, standing out from other members of your class. Spells like Crackling Thunder for warriors,
Thunderclap electrifies the ground, deal damage.
Madness of the Old God for...
Hey, Madness of the Old Gods, yes. Shadow Priest mentioned, one of my most favorite classes to play. Using Shadow Fiend summons 3 tentacles of the Old Gods near your targeted enemy, increasing your damage for a short time. Oh, okay.
Priests and Earthen Spike for shamans are found
Katoon
here.
Helping you.
Rare enchantments for priests and Earthen Spike.
Earthen Spike, Primal Strike, summons an Earthen Spike. Oh, wow, that's cool.
For shamans are found here. Rare enchantments give you access to glyphs or fully powered up key talents from other trees like Ignite, Enrage, and Aimed Shot. Since Wrath of the Lich King talent trees let you go deeper into talents than you normally could in vanilla, with rare enchantments, you can get essential talents while still getting to the bottom of your preferred tree. You'll unlock enchantment slots at specific levels along your journey, so level up to capture new power. But to find Mystic Enchantments, you'll need to explore. Mystic Enchantments are hidden throughout Azeroth, found as clickable objects in the open world, hidden in secret locations, sold by mysterious merchants, won by overcoming brand new open world events and exciting challenges, or dropped by monsters.
Nice. This is, what the hell, who is this guy? Look at him. He won PvP, but I don't know, lost in life.
Enemies who use specific spells can drop enchantments for that spell. So a wizard who casts Fireball can drop Fireball-related enchantments, and a bandit using Backstab or Sinister Strike can drop enchantments for those abilities. Additionally, you can also find enchantments through treasure caches, through quests, and random mob drops. Additionally, your class trainer can sell you rare enchantments directly. When you find an enchantment, it will...
that is so cool. That is actually so cool. Holy, that is... wow.
Here as a scroll in your inventory. Right-click it and drag it to the right slot to gain its effects. Applying an enchantment uses up the scroll. However, scrolls don't have to be a one-time use. By using Runes of Ascension, valuable marks that you'll collect during your adventure, you can permanently save an enchantment to your collection. a realm-wide compendium of your enchantments.
Okay, it's
By
realm-wide.
right-clicking
It's
an enchantment
realm-wide.
you have equipped and saving it to your collection, you can swap it in or out at any time, letting you experiment with tons of different combinations.
I have a feeling this will cost real-life money. Oh my god, that's gonna giga suck. That's gonna giga suck. You have to be extremely careful. And I get that this is a free server, but man, I hope it won't like cost a lot or something. Because if it's gonna cost a fortune, that's gonna be annoying. That's gonna be hella trash.
To find the build that's right for you.
Hopefully
Once
that won't
you
be
find
the
a
case.
build you like, you can even save it as an enchant specialization, allowing you to quickly swap between different sets of enchantments.
Neat.
This is essential if you swap specializations, go from DPS to healing, or even DPS to tank. With your
This gives me such a huge retail vibe. I don't like swapping specializations like that. That is so trash. I hate that. I get that people are alcoholics and they like that, and I mean I'm an alcoholic myself, but I usually don't chase specs. I kind of like being locked into a role, and if I want to play something different, I play a completely different character. But maybe that's just me. I hate this entire like click a button, become something else. I don't like it.
your
at
enchantment
all.
collection, you can freely swap around your mystic enchantments, depending on the circumstance and what you need. Additionally, your enchantment collection is realm-wide, meaning you can access it on any new or existing character you create.
That's really good.
This means that if you find an enchantment for a different class while you're adventuring out
It's still
in the
viable.
expanded open world, you can get it and extract it to your collection, then make a new character and dive straight into an exciting new way to play. But to apply mystic enchantments from your collection, you'll need a mystic altar. Mystic altars are mysterious objects hidden throughout the open world. You can find them in different zones in Azeroth on your journey, and sometimes summoned by players in major cities.
Oh, oh my god. Oh, it's gonna cost real money. Oh no. The pay for Giga convenience has begun. You can already tell. I mean, I get it. Turtle WoW has it. Every private server has it. It is what it is. It's kind of reality we have to accept, but man, you know what's about to happen. You know people are gonna use that wallet, and it's gonna be glorious. But at least you can use other players' anvils too, so I guess this is great.
Find one. You can use it to apply enchantments from your collection. This costs runes of Ascension, but lets you fine-tune your equipped enchantments to be exactly what you want. You can also use mystic altars to reforge unwanted enchantment scrolls, rolling them into something new. This is an alternative way to discover enchantments if you don't want to go out and find them in the open world. Reforge scrolls to find something new. If you find something you like, you can extract the power of that scroll by saving it, adding that enchantment permanently to your collection. Finally, enchantments themselves aren't tradable. Mystic enchantments allow you to choose your own strengths, differentiating you from other members of your class and creating unique opportunities where you can be legendary. You might even find ways to team up with other heroes that complement your strengths, taking on greater and greater challenges together. Stay tuned for more content.
How lovely. Okay, this is actually, in like general sense, really good. I thought this was great. Again, the money aspect is kind of scary here. I understand that this is a private server. I'm not gonna complain on that. They obviously need to make money. They're clearly doing such a great job, so they deserve it. I mean, I haven't played, but it seems like they're doing a great job. I just hope it's not like too far gone. Like, please don't be like retail. I mean, if it's like retail, there's no point in playing. But yeah, hopefully this is good. Hopefully this is good. It looks fine. It looks fine to me. I mean, it looks great. I like the whole idea of collecting it, saving it to your collection. It's realm-wide. This is really good because you don't have to collect everything. You can just open a new character, and if you had something for that character, for that class, I mean, great, you can use it. So yeah, seems great overall. I believe we have just a few more videos left. Okay, professions. It's time, boys.
Welcome to the Bronzebeard features video for professions.
Yes.
On Warcraft Reborn, crafting receives an overhaul to ensure that it's awesome at all stages of your adventure. Not only...
Yeah, that's the problem with professions in Classic. It's so trash in the early stages of the game, it's literally useless, and then it becomes good like only at late game.
Can you craft items to gain experience and level up, but you can also forge powerful gear at all stages of the game. complete with new stats that will help you face off against Azeroth's new, dangerous
Crafting
RPG
viable
creatures
gear.
and deadlier open world. Not only are the base items good, but you can even improve them further with new upgrade kits. The Crafting Overhaul brings 6 big changes to professions.
Good, good.
First, gathering and crafting items awards experience. When you harvest an herb, brew a potion, or forge a weapon, you'll get experience points based on the difficulty of the item.
Oh, nice.
This integrates professions with your journey, so they can actually help you level, rather than feeling like something you have to stop your adventure to go do. Second, gear you forge is stronger than ever by gaining an additional random affix that provides it with even more stats.
Oh, so this is the affixes we've seen before. Okay, so it's from crafting, I think. Okay, good.
Bonuses like of the bear or of the eagle, or even new affixes like of expert strikes or of
oh wow, increase attack power and expertise right there.
ending. Place additional power on your crafted gear, expanding its versatility so that you can forge the set that's right for your next adventure. Random affixes are just random enough, so you'll never craft an Arcanite Reaper of Spirit, but you might craft an Arcanite Reaper of Strength or an Arcanite Reaper of Rending. Random chance will determine the affix you get, within reason. Third, Warcraft Reborn introduces upgrade kits that let you improve your crafted gear multiple times. Use an upgrade kit to polish up an item into a superior form with increased stats. Upgrade kits ensure that you can take your crafted gear with you to the next level, and it won't be left behind as you grow stronger. You'll get a powerful item that you can continue to improve.
Wow, so you can keep like world-forged items and you can keep your crafting gear alongside a journey? That is such a strong RPG element. I like that. I like that a lot. That is great.
Crafting kits are available for blacksmithing, leatherworking, tailoring, and engineering. Fourth, brand new consumables like food and item enchantments expand the ways that you can trade with the community. Forge belt buckles, cape linings, or a home-cooked meal for your raid. The community.
Wait, what? Warlord's belt buckle permanently adds strength to a belt item. Oh, permanently. Okay, this benefit is only active. Oh, okay. Great.
Forge belt buckles, cape linings, or a home-cooked meal for your raid.
Home-cooked meals. I mean, seaweed salad. Fed and increase the swim speed. Okay, that's fine.
To enhance your group and contribute to your victory.
So just feast.
These new consumables give you new ways to use your craft, forging powerful stuff to trade with other players and create a living, breathing economy where the community can work together to strengthen themselves.
Why would I ever want that in my MMORPG game? Are you crazy? I just want to play by myself and be the hero of Azeroth. What, are you stupid? What the hell are you doing?
Your profession trainer isn't the only place you...
The only person I talk to is Magni Bronzebeard. That is literally the only one.
Discover new recipes. Scour the open world for RPG item recipes to forge new immersive items and expand your repertoire. Sixth, new professions like woodcutting will introduce new professions to take on and master, expanding the...
It's so funny because this is so basic in any other MMO, but yeah, they just now added it to a private server. It's not like even retail, like the real retail. That is so funny to me. But yeah, I mean, okay, looks great. Looks great. Actually, I like that a lot. You can take your crafted gear through the entire journey if you really enjoy that. That is awesome. There's so many RPG elements baked into this server. This is great. This is fantastic. This is how it should have been. Honestly, I don't know why retail like Blizzard doesn't take any notes. This looks amazing. But this is all on paper. We haven't got to see the server, and it's so deep into alpha. I don't know if it's even gonna see the light of day. Like, honestly, nobody knows. Creature RPG Overhaul. That's sound already too good.
On Warcraft Reborn, all 2,390 unique creatures throughout Azeroth's open world, dungeons, and raids have been completely redesigned with unique stat profiles and creature classes that influence their combat behavior. This comes complete with unique health, damage, armor.
What? Look at that. Health, damage, armor, expertise, attack speed, dodge chance, block, spell damage, attack power, vulnerabilities, resistance, armor pen, and block values. All of these are just stats that can change depending on which enemy you're fighting. That is such a massive improvement to the RPG element. Wow, they really went above and beyond.
Attack speeds, dodge chance, block chance, spell damage, attack power, and more for every single creature in the game.
Kill the
you
giant.
can tell what a creature's strengths and weaknesses are just by looking at them.
Oh,
what a monster
thank
looks
God.
like will tell you a lot about how dangerous it is and how you should approach it. This goes for their stats and their behaviors, like how fast they attack and how much damage they deal.
Okay,
For example,
I'm sold.
if
I'm
you
sold.
see an enemy carrying a shield or wearing heavy plate, expect a higher armor value and the ability for them to block your attacks. You'll have a harder time hurting them head on and an easier time using bleeds, spells, or armor penetration to take them down. In contrast, an enemy wearing light clothing with no shield likely has less armor, making it easier to damage them physically. But it might hit faster and maybe even deal more damage.
Makes sense.
This means that when you fight a heavily armored ogre, it'll feel different than ambushing a nimble jungle cat or dueling a spell-slinging warlock.
This is
like
good.
Bronzebeard.
This is
Creatures
so good.
aren't
This is the best thing we've
homogenized.
seen so far.
Everything is different, and it'll feel different to fight. This extends not just to the armor that creatures are wearing, but also to the weapons they use.
Hell
a
yes.
bandit with a dagger will attack fast and have a higher chance to crit. Meanwhile, an enemy wielding a big giant weapon will attack slower, but deal more damage with each hit. This doesn't increase the DPS of the creature. What it does is change the way the damage is dealt so that how you fight it matters more. For example, that fast-attacking bandit enemy might not mean much if you're playing a warrior, whose armor and blood-crazed talent actually benefit from the fast but weak attacks and critical strikes. But that same bandit might be devastating to a mage player, because the fast attacks mean constant spell pushback, making it harder for you to cast your spells.
Okay,
From a
great. Strength and weaknesses. Awesome. Like core feature of any good RPG. Just baseline level, great.
Perspective, a block tank will be more effective at mitigating damage from fast attacking foes.
Makes
since
sense.
shield block reduces a flat amount of damage per hit. Meanwhile, a bear tank might be better suited for taking slower, harder hits because of their savage defense.
Awesome.
This creates a dynamic, breathing world of danger where your choices in combat matter, and where different classes have unique strengths in different situations.
That is great. This is what RPG is all about. I mean, everyone should have strengths and weaknesses. You shouldn't feel powerful at all times just because you leveled your character to a certain level. I mean, to a certain power level. I mean, this is awesome. Yeah, it makes you think twice before you approach a creature. Actually look at them and understand what are your advantages and where you're weak, and kind of try to mitigate that. And that is awesome. I love that. This is probably the best video they had so far. This is great. I love RPG elements, and whenever you put more immersion into my games, I'm sold. Like, I'm completely sold. This is great.
It's not just about who deals the most damage or who has the most armor. It's about who has the tools to best overcome the unique obstacle in front of you, allowing different classes to shine in different moments.
Exactly. Oh my god. This is what so many developers doesn't understand these days. Nobody want to be like the #1 hero forever. We want to come together as a team and work together towards a certain goal, right? That's what we want to do. This is why an MMO exists. It's massively multiplayer, right? I mean, you want to play together with people. You don't want to be the hero for yourself. You don't want to do everything. It doesn't make any sense in an RPG, and honestly, it doesn't have any place in it. So this is great. This is exactly what the player want. Exactly. And I'm talking, I think when I'm saying this, I'm talking about most players. I don't know. Maybe somehow I'm wrong. Feel free to correct me in the comments, but that's at least my opinion. So this is definitely the best video so far.
This results in a diverse meta that changes on every encounter and every pull.
Exactly.
The rogue in your party might have a distinct advantage against the lightly armored white mage, but you might be dealing extra damage to Mograine as your spells aren't hindered by his heavy armor. But that's just
Hell
the
yeah.
surface. Even in this scenario, you can make decisions to maximize your potential and take advantage of deeper gameplay. As a rogue, you might switch from using Eviscerate on Whitemane to using Rupture on Mograine, since bleeds pierce his heavy armor. Or you might just use Expose Armor and Backstab away, dealing more damage than you would if you approached him with the same strategy as
just
you did
adapt
with
to the
Whitemane.
situation.
This results in deeper gameplay and a more complex and immersive world where your choices matter.
Oh, I have to think. What? I just want to smash the button.
Doubling
Damn it,
down
man.
on what makes an RPG great.
God
A
damn it.
creature's strengths and weaknesses are brought about by a combination of two mechanics: a creature's creature class and the gear that creature is actually wearing. The creature class determines an
class
enemy's
matters.
base stats. Warrior-type creatures are the default baseline creature class. They deal average damage and have average defense, with both modified by the equipment they're wearing.
Who's this guy?
Rogue-type creatures have a higher critical strike chance, slightly faster attack speed, but lower armor, making them fragile if you can withstand their burst.
Okay.
Hunter-type creatures have high ranged attack power, making them dangerous from afar. But they also have lower armor than usual.
That Murloc looks sick. So, based on what he's saying, I'm going to assume there's going to be elemental vulnerabilities where if you're trying to, just like Classic, I guess, where if you're trying to throw a fireball at like a fire-based creature, it's not going to deal a lot of damage. That's what I'm assuming, based on what he's saying. I guess we have to wait
Meaning you
and see.
can get in close to take them down. Caster-type creatures cast spells and deal high spell damage, but generally have the lowest armor, making them weak at close range.
Tear them
Finally,
apart.
hybrid-type creatures have a combination of caster and warrior-type stats, and will use a combination of sword and spell.
Okay.
Second, the actual physical equipment that the creature is wearing modifies their stats from the base and gives new stats. For example, a warrior-type creature wearing cloth armor will have less armor than a warrior default, but will deal more damage in exchange. A
Okay.
rogue-type creature wielding a dagger will gain increased attack speed and critical strike, but will deal less damage than the rogue baseline. Whereas a rogue creature wielding a sword won't attack as fast, but will have a higher attack power and increased damage. A hunter creature with a gun will have slower, more powerful shots than a hunter with a bow,
okay.
and might have attack
Great.
power or strength gear. But the bow hunter will shoot faster and might drop agility gear. And yes, before you ask, wolves, murlocs, kobolds, zombies, and literal tornadoes all have creature classes. They're just hand-tailored to how the creature looks instead of what they're wearing.
Oh, that is so good. That is oh, fire resistance, because this is a fire whelp. Okay, so I was right. Okay, great, awesome.
Since, wolves don't have swords.
The Dark Soul
Additionally,
reference.
monsters that you'd expect to have resistances to certain spell schools have those now.
Oh,
a
there we go.
fire elemental will
You
take
said it.
reduced damage from fire spells, which is what you'd
Obviously.
expect. However, these
It's gonna be more
creatures now
vulnerable to
also have
frost.
vulnerabilities.
Yeah, okay, yeah,
Use a frost spell on that fire elemental, and it
Cool.
will take increased damage, giving you a way to switch up your playstyle to be more effective.
Perfect. And this is the good thing about an RPG game. So let's pretend that you're two mages, right? You're playing with a friend. He's a frost mage or a fire mage, and you're playing, I don't know, against, in Blackrock Mountain, right? And you have a lot of fire-based enemies. You're gonna suck a little bit, but your friend is going to pop. And if you swap to a completely different, like, zone or raid, whatever, you're going to probably shine more, where your frost friend is going to deal less damage because enemies are going to be like a little bit frost resistance. So this is great. Everyone has their own time and opportunity to shine. Awesome. This is how it should be. Straight up.
This extends to all sorts of different places. Hit a Void Walker with a holy spell to deal more damage to it, or strike a water elemental with a
Healing
lightning
with Shadow
bolt to be
Bolt.
super effective. Spellcaster creatures are typically vulnerable to the spell school opposite of what they're using, so hit cultists with holy
Makes
spells,
sense.
fire mages with frost spells, and frost mages with fire. And don't worry, if you really want to fireball that fire elemental, pick up spell penetration to do it. With enough spell pen, you can completely bypass an enemy's resistances to deal full damage.
I don't know. I don't really know about that. I gotta be honest. That still feels kind of weird. I mean, you hitting a fire elemental with fire. Okay. That's kind of odd. I'm not really sure I'm sold on that, but okay.
Giving you the option to play.
I don't like it. That's. I was so happy until now. I really don't like it. I really don't like it. I mean, people should always have weaknesses. Like giving people the option to overcome them in a way that is. It makes makes it completely meaningless. It's just bad. It's just bad. Ooh, that sucks.
Any way you want.
No.
In a nutshell, what
no.
you see on the monster visually now directly translates to gameplay. This recaptures the magic of an RPG.
Yeah, that's
Every
good.
encounter
Okay.
you face is a bit different, and that means
Augur.
meaningful differences between
Kill 'em.
classes and characters, making your choices matter. The ability.
But again, how my choices matter if I can just like get spell penetration and kill everyone. It just feels weird. Oh man. Ooh, this sucked. Oh, this sucked. It was so good up until this point. It was so good. I was sold. Oh, this sucks so much. I mean, don't give players to like the option to play anything they want on a single character. That completely destroys the RPG element. Maybe I'm misunderstanding something, but if you can completely ignore the resistance part, that really sucks. That really sucks. I love the fact that people have weaknesses. Like, I think it's great. I don't want to negate them. I mean, yes, you can do certain things to kind of avoid certain problems that can occur, but that's why you have other people, and that's why you rely on other people. That's why I liked the classic so much. So it's kind of unfortunate. But yeah, I mean, the rest was great. So I'm not gonna be mad over this particular thing. Yeah, this is awesome. Great RPG support. I like that. We have one more video to go about, I believe, immersive drops. Immersive item drops. Let's go.
On Warcraft Reborn, all creatures have a chance to drop the actual gear they're wearing when you slay them. Items with the same look and the same stats as their wielder.
Oh, there's same
If you
stats.
take down a bandit wielding a dagger and leather armor, you might just find agility-based leather gear or maybe even the dagger itself from his corpse. If you slay an orc warrior wearing mail with a battle axe, you might walk away wearing his armor or wielding that axe.
That's cool. You
In a
can get it from
nutshell,
the bosses
You
too.
can take an enemy's gear. This is in addition to their regular classic loot, giving you an all-new way to gear up. Immersive loot drops make gearing up exciting and engaging because you can seek out and hunt creatures with the stuff you want. Steal agility and attack power gear from bandits, loot strength and block gear from knights, spirit away spell power and intellect gear from wizards, and so on. You can even take down creatures wearing unique pieces of equipment to get it, letting you grab exciting new gear that's never been available before. Immersive gear drops include stats that have never existed at early levels before. Stats like armor penetration, haste, spell penetration, block, defense, and expertise.
Good.
Using them, you can shape your class in ways never before possible. Even bosses drop their equipped gear, letting you become the very foes who once stood against you. This transforms your gear into a story of the foes you've conquered, making progression feel like a living, breathing adventure. With over 9,000 new items woven into the world, gearing up becomes a quest all on its own. With immersive gear drops, what you see is what you get.
Finally.
Stay tuned for more Warcraft Reborn features videos coming soon.
Great. Straight and to the point. Awesome. I mean, awesome. Just, they brought Skyrim into the game. I've said it so many times, but this is literally it, which is incredible. I couldn't have asked for more. So now you're more incentivized to actually kill certain NPCs that just benefit you. I mean, if you're a mage, you definitely want to kill casters and try to get their loot. But yeah, this is incredible. Like, straight up, incredible. There's not a single bad thing I could say about this. It looks amazing. And the gear they dropped did seem powerful to me, at least for leveling up. So I am interested in seeing more of that. But yeah, I guess we finished everything. Oh, wow, I have to conclude all of that. Well, I kind of said all that I had to say about each video whenever I watched it. So I don't have too much to add here, but in conclusion, yeah, whenever this private server actually comes out, I'll definitely give it a try. Like, I know you can play it now, the older servers, but this is the Classic Plus one. I'm not sure it's currently available. I think it's in alpha and you have to pay, because I didn't really check. I just kind of glimpse over it. But yeah, because I didn't want to spoil myself. By the way, that's why I haven't really delved into anything until now. I wanted this to be genuine first impression, so I haven't watched anything. So yeah, looks great. Looks great. Definitely gonna see more about how you can get into the server, because everything that I've seen seemed really interesting. So I guess I'll watch more. Thank you guys so much for telling me about this server. This actually looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I am interested. It looks amazing. So yeah, make sure to let me know what you guys think in the comments below. But that's all for now. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.